Imagine a world where free speech is under attack and the mere utterance of an opinion can lead to severe consequences. This is the reality we're facing today, as the recent controversy surrounding Jimmy Kimmel's remarks about Charlie Kirk's assassination has sparked a heated debate about the limits of free speech. But here's where it gets controversial. The Trump administration's pressure on critics has led to a chilling effect on the media, with many outlets self-censoring to avoid backlash. And this is the part most people miss. The suspension of Jimmy Kimmel Live is not just about one late-night show. It's about the broader implications for our democracy. The Walt Disney-owned ABC network has pulled the show off the air after Kimmel's comments about Kirk's assassination prompted a threat from the head of the top U.S. communications regulator against Disney. President Donald Trump, who has repeatedly pressured broadcasters to stop airing content he finds objectionable, celebrated the news on social media. However, Democratic lawmakers have assailed the decision, saying it's a clear attack on free speech. The suspension of Kimmel's show marks the latest action taken against media figures, academic workers, teachers, and corporate employees over their remarks about Kirk following his assassination. Republican leaders and conservative commentators have warned Americans to mourn Kirk respectfully or suffer consequences, and some people have been fired or suspended after discussing the killing online. Kimmel, who has frequently targeted Trump on his late-night comedy show, drew fire for remarks he made about the killing in his monologue on Monday. He stated, "We hit some new lows over the weekend, with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it." Kirk, a 31-year-old activist and Trump world celebrity, known for his right-wing views and pugnacious debating style, was shot in the neck while speaking at a Utah university a week ago. A 22-year-old suspect has been charged with his murder, and his precise motive remains unclear. Kimmel's comments led to a response from Federal Communications Commission Chair Brendan Carr, who urged local broadcasters to stop airing Jimmy Kimmel Live on ABC. Carr suggested the commission could open an investigation and that broadcasters could potentially be fined or lose their licenses if there was a pattern of distorted comment. This raises an important question. Should the government be able to dictate what can and cannot be said on television? Or is this a form of censorship that undermines our democratic values? The controversy surrounding Kimmel's remarks has sparked a heated debate about the role of free speech in our society. While some argue that Kimmel's comments were insensitive and disrespectful, others see the suspension of his show as a clear attack on free speech. As the debate rages on, one thing is clear. The limits of free speech are being tested, and the consequences of this test will have far-reaching implications for our democracy. So we ask you, where do you stand on this issue? Do you think Kimmel's comments were justified, or did he cross a line? Should the government be able to regulate what can and cannot be said on television? Or is this a form of censorship that undermines our democratic values? Let us know in the comments.